Hey, what's up, everybody? We're in the pit today. We're working on a song, and I'm going to take you into the process a little bit. I just penned the lyrics here with my trusty Flying V, and it is called Devil Wings. And we'll go over the lyrics and everything, and I'll show you kind of what the song's about as we progress through this video. As you can see, I have a rather meager setup. And I like to do it this way, as most people are going to play it through things like this anyway. So we're going to go through the parts. I'll take you through the vocals first, and then we'll add some instruments, and I'll show you parts of the process. All right, cool. Enjoy. I'm going to start you guys out with giving you a little background on the tune. It's a song that's based on a riff that my buddy came up with, and he plays all the guitars on this, and you'll hear the guitars later. We'll start with the vocals. The lyrics are penned basically with two people in mind. West Arkeen, who was the late songwriter for Guns&Roses, and also Robbin Crosby of R.I.P. And both of these guys had, they had some issues with drug abuse or whatever. And I basically started the song off saying, "A shot to the vein pulls into frame one tunnel darker even more than yesterday's train. Afflicted, addicted, conflicted, constricted by the snake-like track that continues its claim. It's a clot in your soul that blocks all control. Your will's weaker now more than you've ever known. Not thinking, you're sinking and drowning your drinking from a bottle and the throttle of this engine in tow. How may one purchase their freedom without buying time in a hole? The price of fame, its veil, a game, traversing the course of the ill and the vain." And here it is, bare, no music. A shot to the vein pulls into frame a one tunnel darker even more than yesterday's train. Afflicted, addicted, conflicted, constricted by the snake-like track that continues its claim. Like a clot in your soul, it blocks all control. Your will's weaker now more than you've ever known. Not thinking, you're sinking and drowning your drinking from a bottle and the throttle of this engine in tow. How may one purchase their freedom without buying time in a hole? The price of fame, its veil again, traversing the course of the ill and the vain. Okay, moving on to the second verse lyric. A trip to the edge, a slip off a ledge, will stumble oneself right into a wedge. The vices or spices and slices of bliss, they pucker up for the most deceptive kiss. Living a lie and leaving a sty in their path behind, but not knowing why. These things promise most a sure fatal cost. It's how Cross was crossed and West was lost. And there's Robbin Crosby and West Arkeen. How may one purchase their freedom without spending seconds in pain? The worth of fame, the star, the name, cannot buy anybody out of the grave. All right? Now here's the vocal. Dry. A trip to the edge, a slip off a ledge, will stumble oneself right into a wedge. The vices, the spices, or slices of bliss, they pucker up for the most deceptive kiss. Living a lie and leaving a sty in the path behind, but not knowing why. These things promise most a sure fatal cause. It's how Cross was crossed and West was lost. How may one purchase their freedom without spending seconds in pain? The worth of fame, the star, the name, cannot buy anybody out of the grave. So that's the verses. The chorus just goes, demons sing, devil wings, needles bring evil things. So that pretty much sums it up. Now let's get into the song. Okay, now that you guys got the lyrics, the concept, let's hear the song play out.
to the edge, you slip on the ledge, you'll stumble oneself right into the ledge. The vices, the slices, or slices of bliss, they pucker up all the most deceptive gifts. Living a lie and leaving the sign, the path behind, but not knowing why. These things promise most assured fatal cause. It's outcross the scrolls and Western's laws. How they would purchase their freedom without spending seconds in pain. The worth, the fame, the star, the name cannot buy anybody out of the grave.
Alright, so you got an idea of the song, and I just wanted to give you guys a little inside scoop, show you the raw tracks and everything, and we're done with what I wanted to do. I'm going to be mixing the song and putting it, of course, in MP3 format, and it will be posted, so look for the video soon. Take care, guys.